Oh, I'm ready. Yep. Bada boom, bada bang. Back in here. I was too loud already. I can see it. I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna focus on the task at hand. And the task at hand tonight is entertaining you. It is 8:30. I was supposed to be live at 8 o'clock. I was smoking. That was the reason why I had everything set up. I was smoking though. You gotta hit the blunt a couple times before you go live. Welcome back to the show, the one and only show that I'm excited for. We got another camera here. It look crispy, nifty. Now we look rolling. We look like a news. We starting to get there to the news channel effect. Thank you for tuning in to everybody once again. I hope you enjoyed your Happy New Year's. I hope you enjoyed your Christmas. I would have probably went live like around New Year's or something like that, but I caught the liquor bug. I celebrated New Year's Eve a little bit too much. I was at work throwing up like. But I'm sorry, Shorty. That was a little bit too much. I was trying to reenact how I was. That shit would be hurting. But thank you for tuning in for another episode. We got 3 hot topics. We got a nurse that was recently arrested for hurting newborn babies, breaking their bones. The second topic we have is the Golden Globes and how they're about to have the next Harvey Weinstein caught up. And the other, what's the last? Oh, the other thing, the last topic we have is a new tip that you can take into the new year for yourself. Something that you probably didn't know that you needed, but that's coming up right after this intro. Bam, hit it. So yes, I was hungover for New Year's. That's why I wasn't able to do an episode then. So I apologize for that. But we are back for here. We're back for another year. I hope you're excited for this year as much as I am. Hopefully, this is gonna be not hopefully, this is gonna be a weekly show that you'll be able to tune into. I already thought of a saying. You know what? You wanna hear my new saying for the show? It's gonna be the Blasé Show. Your weekly reality check. You like that, don't you? You like that, Shorty? See, Shorty's like, it's good. It's good. But yes, today is Tuesday, January 7th, and we have 3 hot topics to talk to you about. The first one that's a little bit more recent, the one that I think that you came in for, the one that's the thumbnail, the picture of the lady, is a lady of a name of Erin. The lady of the name of Erin Stroutman. You can put the picture up of the mugshot, Shorty. This right here is Erin Stroutman. She worked at an NICU in Virginia. Pretty much she dealt with newborn babies. So when your newborn baby was born, they will be held in the NICU for a couple of days, and you know what I'm saying. Everybody is traditional about the hospital holding newborn babies, but this particular lady, she was in charge of holding the newfound babies, and she was doing something specifically to the African American babies, something that would be immoral, something I call immoral. You know, it would be. So let's put this. See me, the reason why I like this show, because I like putting everything through perspective. Let's put this situation through perspective. You're a black family. You and your lovely wife just had a child. And you're in a hospital. They be like, yeah, we're gonna take it to the NICU for a couple of days, and it's gonna make sure it's all appropriate and everything. Then get your baby out of NICU, however long it takes. Sometimes it takes a week, sometimes a couple days. And then you see that the baby keep crying about the arm. It keep covering up the arm. You take it back to the doctor, and your baby has a broken arm. Like, how does a baby have a broken arm? It's a baby. I haven't done anything to it. And to keep it several from this particular hospital, Henrico Doctor Hospital. That specific hospital, a lot of the black babies particularly was coming out the hospital, newborn babies with broken arms, broken limbs, and they didn't know why. It was only the black babies. So basically, on Christmas Eve, the hospital shut down the NICU department, and they did an investigation to find out the reason on why all these black babies keep getting broken arms. And then on Friday, Christmas Eve was on like Wednesday, right? It was on like Christmas Eve was on like Tuesday. So that Friday, they finished their investigation, and they found, and then this lady, Erin Strootman, you can put her mugshot up again. She was the one that was arrested, mainly responsible for being the one breaking baby's bones. She would the baby would get delivered, it would get taken to the NICU, and she would be under the responsibility, and the newborn would be under the responsibility of this Erin lady. And she would go in there and make sure all the white babies was good, make sure all the white babies had their shots, and particularly made sure the black babies had broken kneecaps, broken arms, and broken ankles. To newborn babies, these are not grown people. These are newborn babies that she was doing. So she was arrested, and she was charged with 7 counts of malicious wounding and child abuse to 7 different babies, 7 different African American babies who and within the course of the year, I think it was about like in total it was like 12 or 15 cases they had where African American babies had broken bones, but she was only charged with 7. So let's personally hope that she get found. They find her, like they're gonna do the investigation more and found out that she done the same thing with these other babies. That like they checking the surveillance cameras, seeing what she was doing. But this is legitimately crazy. Like I didn't know racism was still thriving this much in America, and this is in Virginia. I mean, I guess Virginia is still like a racist area, but goddamn, why you gotta hurt the babies? What the babies do to you? Look how can you put the picture up one more time? I wanna look at her bottom lip. We could tell a lot about her bottom lip. In this mugshot, Shorty, I want to ask you, do you think in this mugshot, do you think she thought she was going to get caught for this?
No, because she had got caught before, and she got suspended or leave.
Oh, yeah, thank you for reminding me. You can take the picture of. Yes, before this whole situation, before she was arrested, she was suspended from her job. Weeks prior to this investigation and this arrest, she was suspended from her job with pay because because she was suspected of doing this before. So basically, weeks before her arrest, weeks before they did the investigation to find out that it was her, she was suspected to have been doing this before with other cases, and I guess they couldn't tell it was her or nothing, so they gave her suspension with pay, and she basically came back and started doing it again. So I don't know, but just don't. I don't know what to tell, because babies is dropping like flies. They coming out the womb like flies. So I can't tell you to not go to, if you live in Virginia, I can't tell you not to go there. But I don't know. I don't know, because it's hard. It's a hard, different situation, because in a lot of these jobs, they have in their contracts that you can't just outright fire them, and like you have to write them up and send them to counseling. Like that's a lot of things that happens with these jobs. So I personally, I couldn't. Hopefully, we need some type of regulation, because if you think this is just the only case, the only woman of bitter Karens that all she did was pay X amount for a class to become a nurse, and she probably started at some hospital and she worked her way up to be responsible of babies, newborn babies. That's all she probably did. And this is probably within a year or 2 years that she took her to get to this level. And it's like, I don't understand what we need to do, but we need to stop doing this. Like, I don't know. We need drug test these bitches. I don't know. I can't tell you what to do, but that's pretty much the first topic. It's sad. I don't want to. It was other topics I wanted to talk about, but it was like, this is like, I don't want to have 3 sad topics just to talk about. You know what I mean? So that's basically the first topic I want to talk about. In between this topic though, let me take a shiz knot for the dogs, for all the 21s and those overs and looking at this. I know a lot of people watch me. Not a lot of people. Probably 13 people watch me, and they probably see me drinking a lot. If you looked at my channel, every video back to back, it'd probably be like, oh, this guy drinks a lot. But let me tell you how I do this. Let me tell you what this episode is sponsored by. It's sponsored by water. That's what keeps me up at night. That's what keeps me striving. That's what keep me going. Drinking water. I have a big. If anybody knows me personally, they know I got a big bit bopper of water about this big. That's cool. They know I got a big thing of water, and I drink it. I take it around more than my car keys. I take it everywhere. You know what I mean? I drink it all the time, and like my life is probably. I honestly would genuinely probably say my life is different. Like I'm hydrated, you know, and this kind of goes into the next topic because CNN released an article talking about which you should be taking into your new year. And they do this thing where like they do this research thing. They find all the problems that's going on, and they try to like give us a New Year's resolution ourselves for the new year. You know what I'm saying? So basically, this year, experts say that for our New Year's resolution that we should be drinking more water. That's it. They think that we should be drinking more water. And it's crazy to say, but niggas is really out here not drinking water, dehydrated. I mean, me personally, I know everybody watching this can know at least two bitches that be like, "Oh, I don't drink water. I don't like water." Like, how do you not like water? Like, you're dehydrated, ho. You know what I mean? So the experts say, CNN experts say, for our New Year's resolution, majority of the Americans should be worried about hydration. You know what I'm saying? There's different type of ways of hydration, but basically to simplify it, I'm not talking to simplify it. Experts say that you should drink a 32-ounce bottle throughout the day. Now, a 32-ounce bottle is probably about, man, if you don't Google that with a 32-ounce bottle, get a 32-ounce bottle. It's way bigger because I drink like a half a gallon. My shit like a half a gallon. And less than a gallon. But get a 32-ounce bottle. Get that on Amazon. You see how much it is. If you drink that throughout the day, if you drink that much water a day, you're basically going to live forever. That's what the doctor experts tell us. So I can't believe that this is a topic myself personally. I think everybody should be drinking water. I can't believe people actually avoid water. Like, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. You're gonna die. So if you're watching this right now and nobody is telling you anything else, and you don't have any, and everybody keep telling you to carry it, and you probably depressed and shit. Like, oh, why I'm so sad, why I'm so mad. It's because you're not drinking water, gang. You need to drink water, and like whatever you're doing right now, like whatever. It don't have to be any situation you're going through. It don't have to be nothing that's going outside of your life. If it's literally what you're putting in your body is probably the reason why you're so depressed. You know what I mean? So literally, if you watch this episode, you don't get anything out of it. I suggest you to drink water. And if you're 21 and older and you're taking shots, drink more water than that. So that's my advice. Stop drinking sugary drinks. I mean, I'm probably a hypocrite. I got a goddamn soda right here, but stop drinking that sodary drink stuff. I'm not a doctor. I just thought about that. I keep saying stop doing this, stop doing that. I'm not a doctor, but I'm just saying from my experience. CNN experts, I'm looking at it right here. CNN experts say you need to drink 32 ounces of water throughout the day, every day. So that is the second topic. I mean, it's pretty simple. I made that a topic because I didn't know niggas was out here walking out here just dehydrated. Like, that's disgusting. That's not cute being this dehydrated. If you're watching this, hit one of these. Like, swallow your spit, you know what I'm saying? And if your shit, and if you gotta clear your throat throughout that time, you probably dehydrated. You dehydrated, shorty? She over there trying to this shit. You dehydrated, shorty. No, shorty not dehydrated. If my girlfriend is gonna be hydrated, that's one thing I'm gonna make sure. That's a guarantee. Everybody around me gonna be hydrated because it's just for the greater good. You know, this whole life thing isn't about getting money. Isn't about fucking bitches. It's about staying healthy and creating a strong circle that you can take the war with you, and they'll kill for you. I'm gonna let that simmer a little bit. Is that in too deep? Probably not. It's literally. Whoa, where that's coming from? That's coming from the TV. That was a quote right there, shorty. Hey, I'm just speaking, man. I'm just trying to lighten up the mood before I get into this next topic, because this next topic is, yeah. I mean, I I purposely for this topic I marked under the video 18 and over. You know what I'm saying? This is because I talk serious shit here. I'm sorry. I try not to curse throughout this episode, but I'm a grown ass man and I have my own live talk show. Period. Those are my two reasons that I can curse when I want to. So shit. I did it again. Boom. I dropped the S bomb. Let me take a shot. Shout out to the S bomb. So, the last topic that we come to, the last topic that was going to wrap this show up, is something that I feel like we're all just starting to realize, we're all starting to realize, I'm going to say one word, Hollywood. I'm going to say two words, Golden Globes. And I'm going to say one word that I can't say on YouTube, but I'm going to improvise it so that you kind of get what I'm talking about. Pedo crickets. You know what I mean? I hope you get what I'm talking about. So this recently, if you're alive, if you watch the TV, the Golden Globes was last night. And it's basically everybody know what the Golden Globe is. If you're watching my show, you know what the Golden Globe is. I don't know why I'm talking like it's millions of people that don't know what the Golden Globes is. Because if you're watching me, you know what the Golden Globes is. So basically, the Golden Globes was last night. And, of course, every year they have a monologue where they try to get, like, a comedian. They give them, like, free. I don't know what they tell them. Like, they give them free reign. Like, they can say whatever. Like, last year, I guess the whole Harvey Weinstein and something was going down. So they was joking about Harvey Weinstein and stuff. But this year, can you just play the clip? Let's just play this is Nikki Glaser. This is Nikki Glaser.
Good. I'm so excited to be here, and I really think this is like going to be a very memorable evening, and maybe not even in the way that you think. I predict 5 years from now, when you're watching old clips of this show on YouTube, you'll see someone in one of the crowd shots, and you'll go, "Oh my God, that was before they caught that guy!" Like,
I'm laughing at that.
We could be making history tonight, and like we don't even know with who. Like. He knows, but, or she. It could be a woman.
It could be a woman.
I think 100% of the time it's a man, but it could be a woman.
It's a man, though. Yeah, so, as always, we can take this origins all the way back to the Olympics that we saw this year. I hate to be a conspiracy theorist. That's what the word they made up to call me. But I hate to, but the like, they putting it right in our faces. You know what I'm saying? The next 5 years, somebody in that room is going to be locked up. The next 5 years, we are going to be looking at that clip like, oh, that was before they caught that guy. Yeah, all of that. We're not worried. Like, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate how bold niggas out here still taking booty. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to not be derogative. I'm trying to not keep this clean, but it's truly disgusting, when a man takes ass. Period. There's no, and like the power dynamic, like it makes it even worse. Like, I just go there to say that it's just not okay that these men continue to every year make themselves tens of millions of dollars to take home, and it's millions of women that want to become talent. And even in 2025, as we go into 2025, unfortunately, some of these hoes still gotta suck dick to get in. I'm trying not to say it. I try to say it cleaner. I'm sorry. It's unfortunate that's still the truth. And it's unfortunate. That's all. It's unfortunate that creators that really genuinely love the art gets exiled and gets whitelisted from the whole community. Like, they're not gonna, the people that's making independent films, really getting art out here that's really telling perspectives, the people that's really capturing art, they're not at the Golden Globes. They're not invited there. They're not even talked about. They was in there talking about Wicked and Ariana Grande and her gay ass friend, her bald head ass friend. That was the main thing that everyone talked about. Not nothing about art. And luckily, the last few months or so, the last year or so, with the whole election and the whole, everything, it looks like somebody is kind of like looking at this like this is bullshit. Like, this is ridiculous. Like they're playing us in our face. They're spitting on us and telling us that it's snowflakes and that we should stick our tongue out and for snowflakes and take it in as good consumers. It's disappointing. So I want to shout out all the creators. I want to take this segment to just give a personal shout out to all the independent creators like me that's not doing this I'm not making no money right now. My bank account was just negative 3 hours ago. I'm sorry, am I getting too open? But I just want to shout out the true creatives, the true independent creatives that's making this just because they're tired of this, and I'm personally tired. That's why I started this live show here. So to close out this last episode, I want to personally announce something live that I plan on incorporating into the live show. I plan on making a live talk show. Yes, it is going to be a phone number that you can call in and talk to the one and only nigga on live with 2 viewers. Yes, that's going to be a thing. So within before this year, but I'll probably give it about. I'm working on it proactively. I'm working on it progressively, and I'm gonna get this figured out how to work and everything. So I'm let me take a shot. Let me take a shot for the gang, for the gangsters. Can you switch on the other camera so I can see the other camera real quick? That should look crispy. Hey. So I am starting a live show. I already have a live show. I'm going to do a live call-in show. So in between segments, in between different parts of the show, you'll be able to call in to either leave them a voicemail or to maybe to talk to me live on camera, live on the show, because we need to shape this reality for ourselves. We need to shape this perspective for ourselves, and it's not going to come from continuing to listen to the news and continuing what? Brody. Oh, that's Derek. Hey, that's my nigga, man. Hey, skate. But we're not going to get there from listening to the news and listening to these articles that's telling us to go get booster shots and goddamn go get vaccines and tell us to take out loans for college. This is going to be a live show. I'm sorry. I don't want to. Let me stop myself before I get too political. So that is the show. Thank you, everybody who tuned in today. I really appreciate every person that comes in here because I enjoy doing this for myself. And I feel like I already won. I already fucking did what I wanted to make a live show, and this is live, and this is a show. Boom, done. I get to talk. I can say that Joe Biden is a. No, I can't say that. I can't say. But I appreciate everyone for tuning in. I hope that all of you get to call in and I get to talk to people, and this can be a communicative show that is sponsored by the people and not by Viacom or Nike. So until next week, or today is Tuesday, so I probably will be here back again by Friday. Shout out to the snow. I don't gotta work. That's why I'm here. So shout out to the snow, and shout out to my boss for closing my job on work. That's just bringing this episode to you live. And until next time, until the end of the week,